Hello students, today I am going to tell you about how to draw shear force and bending moment diagram, and for this how can you calculate support reaction. So I have a question here. So question is that what a centrally supported concrete beam of an office building constructed in the vicinity of a defense with a span length of L equals to 8 meter carries point load at the center point B that is of 450 Newton. Determine for the magnitude and you can also say determine magnitude of support reactions at point A and point C provided with hinge and roller support respectively by applying principle of moments, and also construct shear force and bending moment diagrams. So here is a question. There is a hinge support at point A and there is an roller. So the length of the span of the beam is 8 meter. This is A, this one is B and C. Why is it B? Because we have load is at the center and that is point load and it is of 450 Newton. So if load is lying at the center of the beam, so what does it mean by that? That AB is 4 meter and BC is 4 meter. So the beam is equally divided into two lengths. AB is 4 meter and BC is also 4 meter. So now I am moving towards the solution. So how can you do that? First you have to find out the support reactions. And how can you find out the support reactions? First of all, you have to make the free body diagram of the question, because you have to define how many support reactions will come along. So let me draw it first. Hinge support, roller support, then the length of the beam is what? Length of the beam is 8 meter. It is A, then B, then C, because point load is acting at the center of the beam, that is 450 Newton. So now there are two support reactions at A, AX, AY and CY. So what we have to do, we have to find out first support reactions. And how can we find out? We are moving towards the next slide. Hopefully you will understand it. I already told you earlier that how many support reactions will come on the hinge support and how many support reactions will come on the roller support. So I am moving towards the next slide, solution, and this is the diagram, and we have to calculate the support reactions. For example, we have to calculate the support reactions here, and what can I do? I should have to take pointer, and for example I am taking green color here. So what we have to do, if we are going to calculate support reactions at point A, so what we have to do, we have to rotate this force here, and you must know this, that weight is acting at the center. So what it will be, it is 4 meter. This one should be 4 meter, because beam is equally divided into two halves. It is not exactly the half, because support reaction is at the center, so after center and before center there will be 4 meter. So AB is 4 meter and BC is 4 meter. So if I am taking anti-clockwise positive for the moment, so what will happen? It will happen like this. For example, it will become negative. So it is opposite to the anti-clockwise, so it must be clockwise direction. So what we have to do here, so we have to sum up vertical forces, not before vertical forces summation. We have to do what? We have to sum up moment first. So how can we sum up moment here? Let me show you. First we 450 Newton multiplied by 4 meter, it should be the negative one, and CY rotation must be anti-clockwise, so it should be positive one. So CY should be multiplied with 8 meter, because the distance between A to C is 8 meter. So here comes the solution, and you can see the anti-clockwise direction is positive. So minus 450 into 4, what I told you here, plus 8 CY. You can see here how can I take this value, and then the value of CY is coming out to be 225 Newton after simplification. The load is in Newton, so CY should be in Newton. So now we are going to sum up vertical forces, and how many vertical forces? It is all clear to you that AY positive, CY positive and minus 450. So it is equals to 0. So summation of Fy is equals to, how can we calculate it? Summation of Fy is equals to 0, that is equilibrium condition. So Ay plus Cy minus 450 is equals to 0, because Ay and Cy are in the upward direction, so it should be positive because they are along the positive y-axis, and 450 Newton is downward, so it will be minus 450. So Ay plus 225 minus 450 is equals to 0. So Ay is equals to 225 Newton. Then we are going to sum up horizontal forces. So when we are going to sum up horizontal forces, so there is only one Ax horizontal forces here. So Ax is equals to 0. So Ax is coming out to be 0. So we have Ay and Cy both are equally divided. You can also say that Ay is equals to, if I am going to say here, for example, I am going to change the pointer color here, and if I am going to tell you is that P is equals to 450. If force is acting at the center, so Ay will be equals to P divided by 2. P means 450 value. So the answer will come to the same, and Cy is equals to P divided by 2, because the load is equally divided into two supports, and it means you have achieved the equilibrium condition in this way. So now I am moving towards the next slide. So how can we solve the regions, and how can we calculate the values to draw shear force and bending moment diagram? So hopefully you will understand it. So now here it is, calculations to construct shear force and bending moment diagram. So how we can construct a shear force and bending moment diagram? For this we have to calculate regions. This is the diagram, and we have to cut into two sections. First section between the AB, and the other section should be between BC. So you can see here, this is the section A. We have cut the region between A to B, and the other region should be between the B and C. So it will be like this. I am not sure where did I cut the section, but I know that I have cut along along somewhere A to B, and there another section should be along B to C, but I am not sure it is exactly lying in the between, at the center of the BC, or it may be before the or after the center. So we are not sure about it. We have just taken the assumption over here. So we will take the value of x, and how can we take it, I will tell you in the next slide. So I am moving towards the next slide here. So I think so it is clear to you that for example, we have cut the section from somewhere A to B, and the limit is 0 to 4 meters. So what we have to do, we have to make this we have to make the beam here, whatever how much beam before the section cut. So we will draw it over here. So you can see here how can we do it. There is a support reaction over it, and you can see that is of 225 Newton, and there should be we don't know the length of where we have cut the section, so we will assume it x. So this is A, and this is the section cut, you can see, and there is a sum up of shear force V. We represent V with shear force, and M will represent bending moment over here. So what we have to do, we have to make the equation of the shear force and bending moment. And how can we make the equation? Let me tell you. Keep it in mind if you are making equation of shear force. So what you have to do, you have to sum up all the vertical forces. So how can you sum up? All the vertical forces should be positive, which we have taken earlier, and all the downward forces should be negative. So Ay in this case should be positive, and there is only one vertical force over here. And for bending moment, keep it in mind, what you have to do, you have to take clockwise should be positive, clockwise direction should be positive, and anti-clockwise direction should be negative in this case. So keep it in mind, you have to be fixed on over it. So this means, what does it mean by that? If upward force is here, so it should rotate clockwise, and if downward force is over here, so it will rotate anti-clockwise, so it should be negative over here. So how can you take it? Let me write down the equation for this. So there is only one support reaction, and that is the vertical force 225 Newton. So what we have to do, if we are going to sum up shear force, and there will be only one shear force value, this is 225 Newton. It should be 225 Newton. And what is the value, or what is the equation for the bending moment? So let me tell you, this is the only one force. So if it will rotate, so it will rotate clockwise, so it should be positive, and it should multiply with x, because it will cover the resistance of x. Or we always sum up shear force and bending moment should be here wherever the section cut. So what we have to do, ay should multiply with x, or you can say ay into x. So what can I write in the equation of bending moment? 225x. So here it is, you can see. Let me clear the board, whatever mess I have done over here, so it will be more clear to you. So this is the way to make a shear force equation or bending moment equation. So it will be like this. So now what I have to do, I know the initial limit for region AB is 0, and the final limit for the region B, A to B, length is 4 meters. So what I have to do, I have to calculate the value of shear force and bending moment at 0 and 4 meter. So how can I calculate it? I have drawn the table over here. You can see there is the, let me take the pointer option here, and this should be blue color, and this will be like this: x is equals to 0 and x equals to 4. So shear force value is coming out to be 225. If I will put 0 here, so there is no x value over here, so this will be the constant value. If this is the constant value, so it will come same in x equals to 0 and x equals to 4. If x lies over here, so what I have to do, I have to put the value of x 0 and 4, and then I have to simplify it, then I will get the value of shear force. And if I am doing for the bending moment, so what I have to do, in bending moment there is x, so that is 225x. So what I have to put the value, I have to put the value of x is equals to 0 and x equals to 4 in the next. So if I am going to put 0 here, so it will get the value, it will become 0 here if I am going to put 0 instead of x, in place of x, you can say. And for example, if I am going to put 4 here, so what it will come, I have to multiply 225 into 4, so it will come out 900. So this is the way you can calculate the initial or final values at single region. And at point A, I will get the value of shear force and bending moment. At B, I will get the value of shear force and bending moment both. So now I am moving towards the next slide. Before moving towards the next slide, I have to tell you one thing over here. And what is this, that it's not related to region AB. And what I am going to tell you in the before slide, you can see here, for example, I was going to solve region AB. So what I have done, whatever the area comes before the section, so I have taken it over here. And for example, if I am going to take like for example, I have cut the region somewhere BC, so what I have to do, I have to take this portion, so this will be the beam here. So what I have to do, I will take this whole beam before the section cut, and after the section cut I have to leave it. So I am moving towards the next slide, and let me show you how can you do this. So this one was the region AB, I have already explained you. So let me erase all this, whatever the mess I have done over here. So this is the way to calculate. So I am moving towards the region BC. So if I am moving towards the region BC, so I have to take another pointer color. So I am taking blue. Limit is 0 to 4 meter again, because both the region is divided equally, because AB is also 4 meter and BC is also 4 meter. So in this case, what I have to take, this is 450 Newton. Obviously it will come before the whatever the values before the section cut, so I have to take it. This is point A, then this is the section cut, and then this is the support reaction, that is AY 225 Newton. This should be 4 meter, and now from B and onwards it will be X. This will be X, and obviously there should be point B as well. You can let me write over here, and there must be shear force and bending moment, and this should be B here. This will be B point. So what we have to do, we have to make a shear force equation and bending moment equation. So how can we do that? Only two vertical forces are over here, AY and 450 Newton. So what I have to do, 225 minus 450, I will put it here. So upward positive, downward negative. So the shear force value is coming out to be minus 225 because there were two values. So when I subtract it, so I will get the value in minus. So it is minus 225 Newton. So I am going to calculate the bending moment equation. So what will be the bending moment equation should be here? So clockwise should be negative here. No, clockwise should be positive here. Very good. And this should be anti-clockwise, and anti-clockwise should be negative here. So 225 should be multiplied with 4 plus x, because it will cover the distance 4 plus x. And this should be 450 into x, and this should be minus 450x. So let me see what will become the equation here. This will be, look, 225 into 4 plus x minus 450 into x. So let me rub the board, so it will be more clear to you here. I am going to rub it. And this is, you can see that there were two forces, so when we have to multiply it with this distance, so I will get the value of bending moment, or you can say we will get the equation of bending moment. Now we have, what we have to do it, we have to simplify this equation. 225 into 4 plus 225x minus 450x. So the equation will become like this. So the one after simplifying it, 225x minus 450x, so the value will comes out to be 900 minus 225x. You can see this will be the bending moment equation. And now what we have to do, we have to put the value of 0 and 4 over here in shear force equation and bending moment equation. And you can see the table over here, and you can see x value is equals to 0 here, and x is equals to 4 again. So what we have to do, we have to put the value of 0 here and 4 value here. So there is no x value in this shear force equation, so minus 225 will come as it is over here. And if we are talking about the bending moment equation, so when we multiply 225 with 0, so this term will become 0, and the answer will be 900. And when we will put 4 over in this in x, so when we multiply it, so it will come out 225 into 4 will come out 900. So 900 minus 900, so 900 minus 900 will become 0. So you can see here, so what we have to do, we have got all the values. So now I am going to finalize the table, and I will write down all the table here, complete table. I am going to make the complete table for region AB and BC. So when I complete the table, then I will draw the shear force or construct the shear force or bending moment diagram. So I am moving towards the next slide. So I am selecting the pointer color here. So I am moving towards the next slide, and now you can see how can you make how can you form the table here. So this is the result for the table. Region AB you can see, and BC, and what are the points AB and then BC. Limits you can see here, 0 to 4 first limit, and the second limit will also be 0 to 4. So shear force is coming out to be 225 at point A, 225 at B, to minus 225 again at B, minus 225 again at B, minus 225 at C, then 0, 900, 900 and 0. Whatever the values we got it in region AB and BC, so I have tabulated in this table. So now we are going to construct the graph from this table. So we will plot it. Now you can see here, this is the beam, and this was the actual beam we have in the question. This is 8 meter length, this A, B, C, and there is the load at the center of the beam, that is 450 Newton. Support reaction AY equals to 225 Newton. AX is equals to 0. CY is equals to 225 Newton. Then we have table. Now regions AB, BC, AB and BC, you can see whatever I have tabulated in the last slide, so I put it here as well. Now I'm going to construct the table, so construct the graph. So kindly keep it in mind, wherever you have the point, you have to draw the offset from here or draw the line. You can see here there is a hidden line, you can see, or you can say broken line as well. At B you can see there is a line comes here, then C. Now I am going to draw two horizontal lines, one for the shear force and second for the bending moment. There is the shear force line, that one is the green one, and then I have the purple one, that is the bending moment diagram. Initial value should be 0 and the ending value should also be 0. You can see here, I put it here. In bending moment and shear force they are both same. So keep it in mind, the upward should be positive and downward should be negative. This should be positive and this should be negative. So how can we draw it? First, this is shear force and this is bending moment line. So what we are going to do, first point should be 0 here. At point A, what we have the first value, this is 225. So we have to draw it here. So first point is 0, and then we are going to move upward and we are drawing it. Keep it in mind, whatever the value you are taking it, I am just drawing the imaginary line. I am not going to measure from the scale, but keep it in mind, if you are taking 450 Newton, so it should be the higher value, and it looks that it should be the higher value, and the 225 Newton should be the lower value. So how can we do that? First value is 225, so I will go from this line and I will mark this point here. So this point is coming over here, this will be 225 Newton. And you can see this is 225 Newton, the first value. And now what we have to do, at B we have again 225 Newton. So what we have to do, we have to go parallel to this point and we will plot this point here. You can see this with this blue line, and the point will come over here. You can see the same. Now this is again 225 Newton, so both are the same points. Now we are moving towards the B point, and that is minus 225, and if this must be 0, this point should be 0, this point 0, because this is the 0 line, and we should have to go downward because this is the negative part. So what you have to do, we will go somewhere here and you will see the point here. This is the, and this is minus 225 Newton, and the last value at point C, you can see this is the point, and you are seeing the offset from point C as well here. So the point should be parallel or opposite to this point. So this is should be minus 225. You can see here minus 225 Newton, and when you are taking it minus 225 Newton, so what you have to do, minus 225 plus 225 Newton. So it will, where it comes from, plus 25, this upward force, upward support reaction, that is positive 225. When we will add it, so it will become 0. So you can see here, let me rub the slide. So this will come minus 225 plus 225 equals to 0. So the value, last value should be 0 here. You can see. Now what we have to do, we have to draw the line over here. And how can we draw the line here? So we will go upward 0 to 225, and then we will go up to here, and then we will go down whatever the values comes in the tables, and will be like this, and this will be like this. And if I am going to show you whatever I have drawn first, so I will tell you here, look, there is a line come here, then this, then this, then this, then this. This is the way to make shear force diagram. So you can see here, this is the positive side and this one is the negative one. So I will shade this region, and let me clear whatever I have done over here. Now I am moving towards to draw bending moment diagram, and I have 4 values over here. So how can I use it? So the first value is 0, so bending moment, so I will mark 0 point at bending moment and 0 will be here. Always start from your left hand. And the second point at B, so B line is here, so what we have to do, we have to put this 900 here, so this should be lying here, and the another value is 0 and the other value is B is again 900, so it will remain same, and the final value is 0 at C, so it will be this. So what I have to do, BM maximum 900, always keep it in mind, wherever shear force is 0, so your bending moment always come maximum. So shear force is equals to 0 here, so your bending moment is maximum, that is 900 Newton into meter. So we are going to make a inclined line over here because there is a straight line in the shear force, so we have to take a inclined line in the bending moment diagram. So it will be like this, and then this is the way to draw the triangle over here, and I will shade it like this. So you can see all the values before the 4 meter, it should all be less than 900 meter, you can see. So it is going up from here. If let me take another pointer color, for example red color, and you can see the point is going higher here in bending moment, and then it is decreasing after that. So this is actually the peak of the mountain. So this will be 900 Newton into meter. This will be your maximum bending moment. So this is the way to draw your shear force or bending moment diagram. I will upload more numericals or questions on it, so it will be more clear to all of you, and hopefully you will understand it and keep it in mind, wherever the shear force is 0, you will get the maximum bending moment. So hopefully you will understand it, and you will like the video, and you will understand it, and hopefully you will able to calculate point loads in the simply supported beams, or you will be able to draw shear force or bending moment diagram after watching this video. So it will be helpful for you. So I am moving towards the next line, and I am going to wind up this video. So hopefully you will understand it. Thank you so much for watching and giving a time to watch this video. That's all for today.